What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you guys having an amazing day and an amazing week. So today's topic is actually going to be the power of your will, right? The power of your will. So essentially, what that means is that, each and every one of us has this supernatural willpower that we could definitely tap into, right? And we just got to be aware of it. I noticed yesterday when I was working for like 4 to 12, and I was able to push past my emotions and really tap into the power of my will. So to get to the other side of success and everything that we want, we're gonna have to tap into that side of willpower, right? And you got to stay on that willpower to get to the other side, right? And most importantly, we have to listen to God's voice to get to the other side too, as well. But this is something that I've unlocked that's within all of us, right? That willpower, right? We have supernatural divine strength that's within us that we haven't activated yet, or we're just not aware of. But I tell you this: once you activate it, and now that you are aware of it, now you can start developing your willpower. And how you develop your willpower is by passing through the emotions. So once you do something, right, whether it's a job, whether it's working out, right, you come to a point where you kind of feel exhausted, and your emotions start to kick in like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to, that's to stop right there. But you have to push past that willpower. You have to push past that, right? You have to tap into that willpower. And how you do that is by pushing yourself, right? Once you push yourself and you push past those emotions, now you're able to tap into that willpower. You see how that works? So it has to deal with you pushing past that emotions, right? Once you push past the emotions, boom, that's the willpower right there, and then you keep going, right? So that's what we gotta keep in mind. We gotta keep in mind every single day that we have this supernatural divine strength that's within us that we gotta push past to see what's on the other side. Remember, your goals and dreams, that's cool. We work towards them, right? It's gonna be a point in time where you have to tap into the willpower in order to get to your promised land. If you cannot tap into that willpower, you're not going to be able to see your promise. And I think that's where most people get stuck because they do it, boom, it starts getting tough, it starts getting hard, then their emotions starts to kick in. Oh, I can't do it, and then they settle for that, right? Don't be that person. Don't be that complaining person that just wants to quit and that just wants the easy route and wants everything handed to you. Everything you want in life, you're gonna have to grind for it. You're gonna have to be bold. You're gonna have to be fearless and bold, and you're gonna have to put that devil underneath your feet, right? To get everything that you want. Remember, he he only rolls, right? He's no bite. He's all roll. He's no bite. He has no power, right? So you gotta push past that. Once you start those emotions start to kick in, that's you getting tested by God to see if you're really deserving of what you said you want, right? In order to do that, you got to push past that will. You got to push past that. You got to tap into that willpower. Everywhere, each and every single one of us has it. Each and every single one of us has that divine strength willpower that came from God. You got to tap into your powers that you got within you, right? And one thing that helps me activate it is by working out, by staying consistent, by my routine, by working. And when I feel like, oh, I can't do it, nah, that's when I tap into the will because I know there's divine strength that's within me that's gonna allow me to finish the workout. And then I take that the routine from my workout and I apply it to my job. I apply it to every aspect of my life. Shout out to God for the willpower, right? And that's what you guys got to do too. Tap into the willpower to keep creating the new version of you, and then you start to see yourselves transform and be more aware of the power that lies inside of you that you didn't even know you had, right? And once you keep tapping into this, you're just building. 5 years when you look back from now, you got a whole kingdom, right? But it takes one day at a time. It takes one day at a time developing your willpower that God has placed inside of you. You are a young rich king. You are a young rich queen. You got to start tapping into it, right? You got to be God's highest form. You are God's highest form of creation. We got to start acting like it, right? We got to start acting like it. So there's no limits on you, and you could always become your greatest version, no matter what happens to you. If you fall, get back up. That's the test too. Got to keep going, right? So everything is just a test to see if you're really deserving of what you said you want, right? Stay away from compromising. When you compromise, you lower your values. You lower your potential of what God is trying to do, right? When you stay integrity, when you keep your integrity, when you keep your word, yes, it feels uncomfortable, but your integrity is a solid foundation, so you can walk, so God can lead you, so you can do His will. When you don't have a strong foundation, you fumble, you fall, emotions start to take over you, and you're bombarded by all these thoughts and distractions, and you're not able to walk, right? But when you have that solid foundation, you have the integrity. Now you're able to walk because you have a solid foundation on your GPS to where you're going. But if you don't have that solid foundation, it's just like a house. When you're building a house, you don't start from the top, you start from the bottom, right? It's just like you got to start from within. You got to develop within, right? And then you got to stay committed to that, and don't break that integrity to build that kingdom that you want, right? So just want to leave you guys with some value today. I know it's New Year's, Christmas Eve, and I just wish you guys have a blessed, wonderful day. It's your boy, Crazy Faith, on the way out. Let's get it.